I took a break from making my own coffee and actually decided to buy a cup of coffee because it's like Rally for Coffee Week, which means like you support your local cafes and coffee businesses so they don't die during this pandemic. But obviously it's good to support local businesses in general if you can afford to. Anyway, I was looking through some old vlogs that I made first year, and I made one about like things I didn't expect at Yale or whatever, but I just found it too cringy to post at the time, and it's still pretty cringy, but it does have some kind of useful information for first year, so I decided I would make a video reacting to my first year vlog so that I can both roast myself but also inform new Yaleys. Also, like, I'm like fully wearing a whole outfit today. I feel alive. I forgot what jeans felt like. I can't wait to see my friends. So the sound quality might be a little bad, but here's me reacting to first year me down there. Yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna basically try to make my life seem more interesting than it actually is for the internet. I'm from California and I find 50 degrees nice now. And it's just...
That's true, you will get used to the cold if you're from like a warm place, so don't worry about that. Like, it might be rough, but you know, climate change is happening. Maybe it won't be so cold now. I know this past winter was not bad at all. Compared to first year's winter, my sophomore winter was like nothing. So we'll see what happens in future years.
I just thought I'd show why Yale is very different from what I thought. Like, that it was going to be a bunch of preppy, smart kids, you know, walking around and studying all the time, which is partially true.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I sat here because of the lighting. Like, this was in my common room and I just thought I looked good in the lighting, so just gonna put that out there.
But there's more to us. Things I didn't know about Yale before I came here. Acapella Culture. Oh my god, it's so cool. Like, you know, Pitch Perfect? It's like that, except we have more acapella groups than 4, which is how many I think are in the movie. Anyway.
I also apologize for how fast I talk, and it's probably going to be hard to understand me during some parts of this video, so I put in subtitles where I'm especially hard to understand. Apologies.
Yeah, my roommate's in one, my neighbors are in one. It is selective, but it's so cool. So definitely look into Yale's acapella groups if you're interested. Okay, if I'm going to be totally honest, this is really bad, but one of the reasons I applied to Yale is because when I stepped on campus, I was just like, this place is beautiful. It is so pretty, and I just had to be there. So I picked Yale because it was pretty.
And I don't regret it, because I think it's really important to go to like a campus where you feel happy, and having pretty architecture is kind of helpful when you're stressed out and stuff. So, you know, Yale's pretty.
Butteries are super cool. Basically, Yale has residential colleges, kind of like the Hogwarts houses in Harry Potter, except we have 14 of them. And under each one is like a super fun basement, like, not fun. Under each one is a basement with different things and like games and gyms and laundry.
Yeah, so like each basement in each residential college basically has recreational stuff, like gyms and game rooms. I'm just repeating what old me said. Okay, continue.
Stuff like that. And one of the things we have is our butteries, which are like late night diners that are open from like 10 p.m. to like 1 a.m. and they just serve really unhealthy but delicious food for like super cheap. My favorite thing to get is this like a little huge cup of cookie dough. Not huge, but it's a good cup of cookie dough for 25 cents. Great midnight snack, you know.
Butteries will be the reason for your freshman 15, which might happen, may or may not happen, but you know, oh well.
The thing I didn't expect, oh, was like, honestly, okay, the diversity of people, I guess. I came from I would say it was a pretty homogenous town. It was mostly white.
Okay, disclaimer. There's a lot of people at Yale who would not agree that Yale is diverse. For me, my hometown had not a drop of diversity, so coming to Yale and being in a room with like people from all over the world and whatever, like that was huge for me. So again, when I talk about diversity, to me, Yale is very diverse, and I'm okay with it.
And Hispanic. And so, but like Yale isn't just racially diverse, it's like academically diverse in the sense that not everyone here is like well-rounded. No one's.
Speaking of well-rounded, I don't think that's what universities are looking for in the first place. That's like a lot of the talk you hear in high school when you're applying to colleges is like, oh, you should be a good, well-rounded student. I think what's more important and what you start to realize is that colleges are looking for someone who like sticks out. Because if you just have a bunch of well-rounded people put in one place, that's boring, But if you have people who stick out in like every area and every field, that creates a well-rounded campus, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean, yes, I mean, everyone's like decent and everything, but you have like these incredible artists and like these genius STEM people, and then you have like Olympians and, people who win Oscars. Shout out to, the people I'm talking about.
Okay, so first year me was really excited about like the quote famous people or like people who have a lot of clout at Yale, I guess. I was also just really excited about everything in general. So some of these things may not sound too cool, but they are kind of exciting when you first get there and you're like, wow, so many cool people.
You have like these cool athletes and everyone, it's really like such a mixing pot. And I think I like that a lot. Oh, Yale has like an on-campus club. Like there's a club on campus that's open to Yale students only on Wednesdays. Oh no, it's open to Yale students, and they typically go there on Wednesday nights. It's called Wodes. They like to party on Wednesday nights.
So I've only been to Wodes like 3 times or something. I'm personally not the biggest fan, but it's a huge first year thing, and I have friends who are like Wodes scholars, which means they go to Wodes every single Wednesday without missing a Wednesday. You do you.
Too, so, there's that. Workload, okay, workload honestly depends on what classes you're taking, what your major is. If you're a STEM major, you're going to have a higher workload than, another major. I'm not going to name names. I'm still exploring what I like to do. I spent most of my first year like taking a really wide variety of classes, just fulfilling my distributional requirements and stuff.
Yeah, so I think for me, it's still true that I have a pretty low workload. In fact, even though classes are online now, the other day my brother was asking like, "Lucy, I never see you do homework. Like, do you even do work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. It's just I'm not constantly sitting doing hours of busy work like I used to in high school." For me, I think high school had more work than college does, but I still think I'm being more intellectually challenged at college. So I don't know. Personally, it's a really nice balance. I also just have pretty good time management, not to like flex or anything, but yeah, I'm fine with the workload. It was much easier than I thought, but again, that's for me. I also have friends who took harder classes or did other things, and they could not agree that the workload is easy for them.
Jaywalking culture. Yeah, so like, how you're supposed to like look both sides when you cross the street and like, make sure no cars are coming and like, if it's green, you don't go because it's when the cars are going. Yeah.
I apologize for talking like this.
That doesn't happen here. Basically, if you have a chance of making it to the other side of the street, you run and you do it. When I was a pre-frosh and
Okay, side note, careful when doing that because I think last year a kid did get hit. I hope they're okay.
on College Confidential all the time and watching college vlogs all the time. One of the biggest things I wanted to see was like people's rooms and just like what dorms looked like in different schools. Suite tour. You walk in and
okay, yeah. So the suite you're about to see, it was like nice. No, okay, no. It was like okay, but this year I had like a 2-story suite, a huge common room, a huge bedroom. So just know that it can look really different from this. So don't let this suite distort your perceptions of what like all suites at Yale are like.
we have a couch, 2 actually, and we have this giant tapestry that my suite mates and I had like spent 4 hours picking, but we think it really completes the room. And then here we have like our little kitchen area. It's not really a kitchen, it's just a fridge and 2 microwaves. Don't know why we have 2. And that drawer has a bunch of food in it. Here is our light that fell. Oh well. And that's a window, obviously. You know what a window is, Tulsi. This is my room. I'm on a bunk now. A lot of suites at Yale actually don't have bunks. Like usually they're separated.
PTSD, man.
I got stuck with one. That's me. This is my giant starry night tapestry because I'm an aesthetic. I have a window too, and the view is this. It's really gorgeous.
I do miss this view.
It's so cute. It's this little street, and you just, it's just.
I love
wow.
New Haven.
New Haven is so cute. I would say the only downside is, you hear people screaming outside your window at 2 a.m. in the morning sometimes, but that's just because I live on the side that's close to the city.
Yeah, so keep in mind that you are in New Haven, which is like a decent sized city, so like it can get noisy. I remember first year, like sirens really stuck out to me. I mean, I've become used to it over time. And it's probably not even that bad, but yeah.
Here's our display. Yeah. This one's my favorite. Acapella Culture now. I don't know if this is at every school. Google Calendar.
Google Calendar is what GCal stands for.
That's a huge thing. It's like, everyone's always like, oh, let me GCal this, or let me check my GCal to see if I'm free. Everyone's always busy, and it's a good busy though, in my opinion. Hey, are you free for dinner? I know, let me check my GCal.
Okay. That was like messy. But yeah, Google Calendar is basically how most students at Yale like organize their days. Now this can be a good thing and kind of a toxic thing because one, it like shows you how busy we like to be. And you can interpret that how you want. When I'm actually on campus, I put every single thing I'm gonna do on my calendar, even if it's like taking a nap and things like that. So
also, I did not ask for that. So that sucks.
Okay, I think that was the whole video. Also, it's so weird seeing how much I've changed. Oh, I'm using Zoom to record my reaction. I really, 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 really miss campus, and I really hope we get to go back in the fall. Knock on wood. If you're a pre-frosh watching this, feel free to reach out to me. I will put my information in the description below. I don't know what else to add. I guess ask any questions you have in the comments. Peace.